next target, and I'd mentioned Bitcoin cryptocurrency here off the hourly interval, especially if you're an active and or day trader, as an objective long entry off this backtest breakout with positive and or bullish divergences that had really been constructed in all three indicators, and darn near coming down my second target, good for 8.45% gains. And really what had happened is we put in a divergent low. We had bullish and or positive divergences really starting to establish themselves on all three indicators, broke out of this symmetrical triangle wedge here pattern, came back out, sort of consolidated briefly, broke out, gapped up, came out, and we broke out above this primary downtrend line here off the 13th of June low highs here, playing for continuous reactionary highs to help validate that. And we stair-stepped higher, broke out above and hit my first target, consolidated, then broke down below my target, consolidated, and we have officially broke out back above that 20-30-14 resistance there. So we're sort of stair-stepping higher, making a series of higher highs and higher lows. And so, you know, we still got another ways to go here, but I believe a move, this next inflection point on a move past this symmetrical triangle pattern would potentially be an explosive move. And the reason why I say that is because there's really a lot of consolidation period where it could have that effect, especially when you have a larger drop to come back down, sort of like throwing a ball really hard down on the ground, rubber ball. It's gonna bounce back up. And again, we've officially recovered this 19,489, so it throws my theory out about a potential triple bear flag continuation pattern down to my 16k target, and we'll probably start to have a pretty decent rally here, in my opinion. Again, anything's possible. That's what stops are for. That's why you take these risk reward ratio shots. We're in no man's land right now. There is no reason for you to jump in any sort of position now. But again, if you did take my watch my previous video and take my trade seriously, here we go for that first target here for another 9%. Up to that 23,830. Now up to that second target here, 2383 price resistance. And if we do happen to break out above that 26,598 resistance, once we break that above, I believe there's going to be a huge turning point. I believe as far as you do not want to be short if we see a breakout above that. I mean, that's 32% here. Again, anything's possible. I know it's a huge wide range, but that's the way cryptocurrency works. It really spitfires in each direction with some pretty extreme moves in both directions. And again, a breakout above any of these levels, ton of resistance up above. I know it's going to be pretty challenging, but again, anything's possible. Anything's possible, and nothing's wrong with collecting profit even on the first target. That was great risk reward ratio off the stop loss. But again, breakout above this primary downtrend line is what you want to see dip buyers and or bull traders get in, stick in, and have a solid break above, coinciding with the exponential 50-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. And a breakout above would be extremely bullish, and I would suspect some extreme short covering and a blast, you know, maybe even potentially challenging all-time highs again. That's how bear markets usually tend to react. Bear markets are usually fluctuating in both directions in extreme moves with extreme volatility, and it gives you a lot of opportunity for especially active and or day traders, not especially for again especially active traders. It gives a lot of opportunity when it spitfires in one direction evenly. So we'll see what happens. Keep you updated on if I see any significant events occur here with these charts. But you know, I believe all these buys are buy zones, potential buy zones. What I don't want to see is a breakdown right down back below that key level. I think that would be bearish, especially if we snap this trend line and once we take that out. But really, where things are going to be really bearish is especially if we take out the backfill the gap. Once we backfill the gap at that 1843. Price resistance, that's time to start scaling out of your longs if things start to get heated that way. But again, anything's possible. We could break out that resistance, but things will start to get really bullish once we take out this primary downtrend line here off the early June highs there, with plenty of continuous reactionary highs to validate that. But again, anything's possible. We'll see these moves come to contradict each other sometimes, and anything's possible. All this momentum could easily just continue to fade here and transpire. So, but we'll see. As for now, this is bullish. This is a breakout. This was your breakout, back test, consolidating, and just they're stepping higher here with bullish indicators. Now we have MACD already broken above its zero line resistance with potential bigger positive bullish divergences starting to construct here, which is why I remain near-term bullish here. And again, anything's possible. These divergences could get faded out and have that extreme move to the downside. But copy my charts and watch for these key levels to react. And if I see any more significance in any of the charts, I'll keep you updated. Hit that like, subscribe button on your way out.